Give it up for our first comic, Big Irish J.
What's up, guys? How you doing? Oh, happy birthday. Is it your birthday? 21, right? Fucking trying to get laid up here. All right, I'm just fucking around. I had a show where Bachelorette had a dick tiara. You guys seen that? The tiaras with little dicks, obviously made in China, right? It'd have to be. Can you imagine if it was made in Africa? The girl would be like, I can't lift my fucking head. Ah, get it the fuck off. Before I start, I feel like I should apologize to you guys. I didn't necessarily do anything, but I am a straight white male, and I kind of feel like everything's been our fault for the last few years, so, you know, which sucks, because, like, I grew up in a predominantly black neighborhood. I went to all-black school, all-black church, blah, 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 whatever white people say before they say something about black people. You get it. I don't know what I can or can't say anymore as a straight white dude. Like, I got in trouble recently for using the letter S. Just using the letter S. My buddy Jamal is getting ready to move from Seattle to LA, and if you can tell by the name Jamal, he's not fucking white, right? So, I've lived all over LA, so he's asking me about the areas. He's like, Jay, you've lived around. He goes, what are the people like in Glendale? I was like, well, you got everybody, but mainly Armenians. Nothing wrong with that, right? All right, thanks, a couple of black people. He's like, all right, well, what are the people like in West Hollywood? I was like, again, you got everybody, but mainly gays. That's fine, right? He's like, oh, well, where do you live? I go, oh, I live in Hawthorne in Inglewood. He's like, oh, what are the people like there? I was like, it's mainly blacks. And he was like, whoa, Jay. I go, what? He goes, dude, you can't say blacks. And I'm like, I fucking pluralized every other group and just fucking threw an S on black. I'm like, what's wrong with blacks? And he's like, I don't know, just as a white guy, you probably shouldn't say that. Then like a dummy, I tried to argue with him. I was like, dude, if across the street there's a group of black guys, I'm like, hey, look, there's some blacks. It does sound bad. It does sound really bad. It does. It does. It does sound bad. Fuck. It does. But nobody can tell me why, you know? Like, the only other group that sounds weird when you pluralize it is whites. If you're like, hey, look, there's a bunch of fucking whites, you know? But nobody really says that, right? Unless it's a bunch of blacks, right? All right. We good? All right. I'm gonna get fucking canceled 2 minutes into my set. No, I started comedy in Boston and then I moved to LA, and they always talk about when you move to LA, you hope for your big Hollywood break, right? I think I got mine. I got a role in a horror movie playing a demon statue in hell. It gets better. That comes to life and I swing an axe at a girl's head. Big break, right? I go in for this makeup test. 3 hours I'm sitting in this chair. They put the statue makeup on my face. And then the director and the producer, they kind of look at me and they whisper. Then the director, he goes, hey, so we were talking and we're thinking in the movie, we may have you go shirtless. I told the guy, I was like, shirtless? I was like, dude, like, I don't even fuck shirtless. You know? Fucking yuck. Ugh, yikes. Somebody just jump off a cliff? What the fuck was that? Shirtless. Jesus, I kill my own boner if I go shirtless, you know? Like, that's the last thing your girl would ever want to see is just me on top of her, huffing and puffing and sweating and my tits in between hers, like some fucking weird Newton's cradle, you know? I told the guys, like, this will definitely be a horror movie if you have me go shirtless. It'd be fucking terrifying, you know? And don't get me wrong, like, I do want to lose weight, I do, but I'm kind of afraid to, because, like, I don't think I'm the best looking guy in the world, but I'd say, like, right now on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm like a fat 8. Fat 9 if I'm hanging out with other fats, you know? I think that's a plural, fats. I can say fats. Guys, I can say fats. And here's the thing, like, when you lose weight, like, you don't know what the end result's gonna be until you get there. Like, I could lose weight and just end up being like a thin 5, you know? Like, some people look better big, right? You guys remember Al Sharpton? Dude, Al Sharpton used to be like a fat 5, 6. Then he lost weight, now he's like a thin 1. Dude, he's like a fucking newborn. He can't even lift his head up. He's just fucking... And here's the thing, like the girls I date right now, like I date way out of my league. I date women I have no business dating, but I'm doing it as a fat 8, you know? If I lose weight, I don't know if I'll still be able to get those same hot women, you know? Then I may have to date a fat 8 and fucking yuck, right? Gross. Ugh, who wants to do that? I told my buddy I want to lose weight. He was like, Jay, you want to lose weight? You should come with me. We'll go rock climbing. We'll go fucking rock climbing. Like, dude, I have enough trouble climbing stairs. You want me to climb fucking boulders with you? Or you shitting me? But he's into all this weird shit. Like, he rock climbs, he bungee jumps, he swims with sharks. I told him, I was like, you do realize, like, it's only us white people that does this weird shit, right? Like, you'll never hear a black dude be like, hey, you guys want to go ghost hunting? You know? This is how out of shape I am. I went to my buddy's wedding in Boston, and at the airport, I got called a guest of size. I didn't know what it was. I thought it was a shirt. I was like, sweet, what's a guest of size? What's that? For those that don't know, if somebody says you're a guest of size at the airport, it means you're too fat to fit in one seat, and you have to buy another seat. But it's fine, though. I get it. I'm a big dude. I'm 6'8". I weigh right around too much. Or 3 much. And honestly, like, if I take up more space, I think I should pay more. I'm totally fine with that. The only thing that bothers me, though, is it's not fair, because, like, it doesn't work the other way. Like, you're not gonna tell a short dude, like, hey, little buddy, you're gonna save $50, because we're gonna fucking throw you in the overhead, you know? Doesn't go that way. Like, you would never tell a blind person, hey, we have a movie on this flight, but since you're a guest of darkness, you're gonna get a discount on your flight. Worst part about that flight, my buddy Manny, comic friend of mine, I tell Manny, I was like, yeah, go back to Boston for this wedding. Manny goes, oh, you know what? He goes, I'll take you to the airport. He goes, you know what? I'll even take you out to lunch. Now, most of you guys are probably thinking, wow, this Manny, he sounds like a great friend. No, Manny's a comic. Comics are assholes to each other. So this fucking cocksucker takes me out for Indian food before a 7-hour flight. Motherfucker. And I'm full Irish. I can't do spicy food. So I'm 2 hours into the flight just fucking sweating, going, all right, a decision's got to be made. I got to use this bathroom, right? But like most of you guys probably can't fit in an airline bathroom. I'm 6'8", so I'm not going to get graphic in case people are eating, but let me grab this. Basically, little reenactment here. All right. Basically, this is me in the bathroom chilling, right? And the door came to right about here. My feet were just chilling in first class. I was like, oh, Jesus Christ. Do you know how humiliating it is to have to hold a door while you shit at 30,000 feet? I saw the stewardess, so I hit her up. I was like, hey, you might want to hit that light. We're going to get a little turbulence here in a second. And the worst thing, like, my stomach was so upset, like, you could hear everything coming from that bathroom. It was like there was a soundtrack coming from that bathroom, and that soundtrack was reggae, because all you heard was bra-ba-ba, booyakasha, bra-ba-ba, boo-ba-ka. Shaba! I fucking shit a Shaba birthday girl. Fucking. By the way, how fat do you have to be to sweat from talking? Jesus Christ. Fucking pig up here. But I went to my buddy's wedding, got me thinking about, like, I'm single. I've been single for about 6 months, which is cool because my ex was single for like 9 months, apparently. Fucking bitch, right? I'm just kidding, fuck her. Everybody else did. I don't know. I figured out the kind of girl I want to date. I know that. Like, I need a girl that's like 30-ish and up. Like, I can't date a 21-year-old. Not that a 21-year-old wants to talk to me, you know, but, okay, fucking easy. Fucking Jesus. I'm a fat 8. I can do it. No, this is why, because young girls now, like, they abbreviate, they talk in abbreviations and they talk in like social media terms, but they do it standing right next to each other. And half the time, I don't know what the fuck they're saying. I was outside of a show with my buddy Kane, and there's 2 girls here, 21-ish, and one of these girls, she's going through all the terms. She starts off, she goes, fucking toads. Toads. Fucking toads. Then she says to her friend, she goes, WTF, which has more syllables than just saying what the fuck. So I don't know, that saves time, right? But this is the one I lost my shit on. She says to her friend, she goes, I'm amazed. I said to my buddy Kane, I go, hold on. I go, what? What'd you say? She goes, I'm amazed. I go, what do you mean? Like you're hard to figure out? Like a puzzle? What do you mean? She goes, no, I'm amazed. Like, I'm amazing. I said to my buddy Kane, I go, dude, let's go. This fucking unt is a real twat. I gotta get the fuck out of here. It's too much. It's too much. I will say this, my favorite of all the terms, though, is basic bitch. I fucking love a good basic bitch yell. Like, because it's always like when a girl's insulting another girl by calling her a basic bitch, it's never a quick thing. It's never like, you're a basic bitch. It's always a fucking event. It's always like, you a basic bitch. You basic. You basic bitch. I fucking love it. And while they're insulting them by calling them a basic bitch, I'm over here like, that's all I want. You know? I just want a basic bitch, you know? What do I want, a fucking advanced level bitch? No. I just want a basic bitch, you know? My mom was a basic bitch. My grandma was a basic bitch. My great-grandma was a basic bitch. I come from a long line of basic bitches, you know? I'm a basic bitch. Like, I don't see how basic's bad. Basic English, basic math, that's the fucking world I live in, you know? Like, I remember growing up, you used to ask a girl out and you'd be like, what do you like to do? And the standard answer was always like, I like long walks on the beach. I like sitting under the stars and talking till all hours of the morning. And I used to be like, fucking corny, but not anymore. Now I'm like, that is my dream woman. Everything she wants to do, it's free. I'm like, where's that girl? That girl's my Cinderella, you know? Cinderella was a basic bitch. Look, a lot of people think Cinderella's a fairy tale for girls. No way, that's a fairy tale for guys. That's a guy's dream woman. Think about it, she's hardworking, right? Agreed? She's beautiful, right? Here's the thing, she doesn't know it though, because her family always calls her ugly and shits on her, so she's probably got really low self-esteem. Like, any guy can talk to her, right? She appreciates the little things, you just give her a fucking shoe, she's happy, you know? And the best part, she fucking leaves before midnight. She's fucking perfect. It's so great that comedy's back. Like, with the whole pandemic and everything, it's like people stopped giving a shit about political correctness. Like, I think political correctness is causing us as Americans to become pussies, you know? And to be honest with you, like, white people, we are the worst with it. Like, I would love to be black for one day. Just one. You guys got it rough. Just one. Rough. Whew. Don't want that card. But I would love to be black for one day just to fuck with white people. For all the black people in here, next time a white person says something to you, doesn't matter what it is, just lose your shit. The less it makes sense, the better the payoff. I wish I was black and a white person just go, excuse me, do you know what time it is? And I would just go, time? Did you just fucking ask me the time? How can you as a white person ask me as a black man the time? And then just watch them go, oh my God, do we not say time now? Are we not supposed to say time? Or do we say African American time? Or did something happen to Morris Day? I don't know. It's for like 3 people. And as much as I hate political correctness, like, I fall into it too. My buddy D, God love him, but he's always telling me how, like, white man is the devil and white people are evil. Now, D's mom's white, but he's like, fuck that, I'm black. I'm like, I get it. But we went through a drive-thru at McDonald's. We're leaving the McDonald's. I get my bag, I hand it to him. We take off. He looks in the bag, and he just loses his shit. He just goes, CJ, this is what I'm talking about. And I go, what, D? They didn't give me my fucking pickles. I go, what? He goes, CJ, there's a lot of shit you don't see because you're white. And I'm like, oh, fuck, here we go. Here we go. Buckle up. I go, what, D? He goes, there's a lot of shit you don't see because you're white, Jay. Like, I paid for the whole burger, right? I paid for the whole burger, but I didn't get the whole burger. Did I, Jay? They held my pickles back. They're controlling my pickles, Jay. A lot of shit you don't see because you're white, Jay. Like, have you ever looked at the inside of a burger, Jay? What color's the bread? It's white. What color's the meat, Jay? It's brown. See how the white bread is trying to hold down the brown meat? Just control it, keep it in this little box where it's safe. A lot of shit you don't see because you're white, Jay. And those pickles they didn't give me. What color are those pickles, Jay? Well, they're green. Yeah, you know what else is green, Jay? Money, Jay. If you control the pickles, you control the money, see? You just don't see the shit because you're white. So I want to know, Jay, what you got to say about these, no offense, but these white devils will give me my pickles, so what do you got to say about these crackers not giving me my pickles, Jay? It's like, holy shit. I think you got my burger. I ordered no pickles. Good night, guys. Appreciate you.